So yeah, let's get cracking. So I'm going to do the stream a bit differently today. So from when I'm setting up the trains, I'm going to put my phone on the tripod. But when the trains are actually going round, I'm going to be filming them freehand. So I'm just getting my tripod set up. There we go. Just bear with. I'll just get it set up in a good place. Yeah, just the same place as yesterday. But this is basically only just put my phone on temporarily. Because this is just for when I'm setting up the trains. Just bear with again. Once I've done this once, it should get progressively easier. Oh, the back thing's coming. And there we go. So I'm just going to leave the tripod there for now. So I'm just going to be setting up the trains and then I'm going to film them freehand. Let's go. Just going to reverse it around here. Actually, that probably was pretty stupid. I probably didn't actually need to do that. But first, I will be reading chat messages. It will just take me a minute to see them. Because I'm over here at the moment, and I haven't got another device to read them out to me. I have no idea what train to run first. Then I'll figure something out. I'm just putting everything away at the moment. Again, one of my favourite wagons. The girder wagon. I will try and alter some of the trains today, because I don't want to be running the same stuff as yesterday. I will try my best to run different stuff. Okay, has anyone joined yet? No. Okay. What should we do first? I did run that little blue one yesterday. I didn't run the pannier tank yesterday, I don't think. On the outer line, I'll stick the pannier on with 2 horns. Does it work? Oh yes, this one is another loud one. I might put the message on it for a change, because I never normally do that. Because I think the maroon does actually suit the darker green better. There we go, and then I'll get the inner. What should we have? I could put the 08 on, but the thing is, it's going to be really slow. I'm not going to do that today. I think I'll put the 04 on again. Yes. In the same direction. I'm just going to put some vans and some wagons on it. Something a bit basic. Give it one more wagon and a brake van. Didn't realise that was coupled. Good job, I saved that. And now there's gears everywhere. That were from the Duchess, by the way. And now I've put in a wagon. Just as a load. Because the Duchess motor is basically just a frame. Because it's no longer up here in the loft. It's been kicked out of the loft and put on my desk. Actually, I forgot tankers existed. I might stick a tanker in there as well. Or actually, no, this concept is actually really boring. I'm going to change it up a bit, which I don't usually do. I'm going to put some unusual stuff in it. So, here we have flatbed with a car on it. Very nice. Don't normally run this car wagon that much. Behind it though, I think it would be very fitting if it went next to the car wagon. Castrol motor oil tanker. And then just them two on the back will do. And then a brake van. There we go. Right, I'm going to get these two started and then I'm going to change to freehand camera. Okay then, let's film some trains. Hello JB Aquatics. Right, time to film some trains then. Just coming around now. Okay. That just derailed, but then it just railed itself again. Or have I spoken to? No, it's derailed. I'll give it a minute. It's a code joke. There's the shunter over there. That might rail itself from that point. Yes, it's re-railed itself. Good. Does it derail this time? Hopefully not. No, it derails again. I might have to stop that pannier tank. Yeah. Well, I'm going to have to give... No, it's re-railed itself. But I don't want it to keep... I might slow it down, actually. That might help. There you go. Just slowed the pannier down a bit and hopefully it doesn't derail there. No. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to have to reverse it for an emergency stop. Oh, no, it's completely gone wrong. Bear with. I'm going to swap the coaches on it. I might put the mail train on it instead, because I think that might be a bit more entertaining. There's the pannier tank. Yep, still going to be here. Just bear with me for this moment in time. Yes, I do like trains. I've been on many trains before. Not very unusual ones. Mainly just the old London Underground and Greater Anglia stuff. Yeah, hang on, let me just switch to fixed camera for the minute. Right, I've got one coach ready. Now I need the other one. I can't tell you where exactly I'm from, but I am from England. Yeah, I was born in England. Why, do I not sound English? Just asking. Oh, I can't tell you what region I'm from, but you can probably get a rough idea from my accent. What, do I not sound English then? Is that why you were asking? Do I just sound like German or something? Oh, it's in reverse. Okay. So, do you have a model railway? Diesel's not been getting that much attention. There you go. Yeah, it's doing better now with the new coaches on it. Might stop the diesel in a minute because it's been going for quite a while and I don't want it to overheat. Yes, I do like football. I can tell you that I am an Arsenal fan. It's a good times to be an Arsenal fan at the minute. Apart from the Champions League. What, the Community Shield? Yeah, brilliant win against Manchester City. Right, I've just stopped the diesel. I'm just going to switch to the fixed camera at the minute. I'm just going to pack the diesel stuff away. And then we'll be back with another train on the inner line. So, do you have a model railway then? Or anything like that? Any sort of trains? I do normally do aircraft. But in the summer... Oh yeah, because didn't Blackburn Rovers draw 2-2 with Wolves or something? I think that was them, or was it someone else? I can't remember. It was a good result against Wolves, if it was. So yeah, if you do have a model railway, what sort of engines do you have? Do you have anything rare? Yeah, it was Blackburn 2-2. I don't cover football on this channel though, unfortunately. I haven't got a football channel. I've got a car channel called Motorway 1, which is featured at the bottom of this channel's homepage. That's my second channel. I don't really post on that as much. But them videos aren't as well made as the ones on Exodus. I've improved a lot over the last few weeks on how to make videos. It's actually quite a good position, actually. You can just watch the I might leave it there for a minute. You can just watch the panning tank go past. Or actually, I might stop the panning tank while I'm all... Thank you for all the hearts, whoever's doing that. I have noticed. I'm just setting up the new trains. That's why I'm not moving the camera around at the moment. So yeah, I'll be back with you in a couple of minutes. My phone is on a tripod, that's how I'm moving it all around. Can't tell you what tripod it is though, if anyone's interested. So every summer, I do train videos. So if you look, about a year ago, I did do some train videos. I did a review on the Class 47, I think was one of them. And yeah, but I think the train season has only got a couple weeks left because the loft will be closed soon for winter. Yeah. Because normally it gets closed at the end of the summer holidays, but since it's quite a good temperature to be up here, it might be open for a couple of weeks longer, but it will close eventually. Anyone got any requests of what trains to run? Because I might have your request, you never know. I might have it. Because I don't really know what to run at the moment, so if anyone has any suggestions, then please let me know. If not, I will just run something that I want. But you know you got to engage with viewers in this game. Yeah, no one's replying. Right. I am going to run my Tornado Express on the inner line, but I've just run the Pullmans actually. I'll just run the Pullmans again. I could put it with the maroon ones, I suppose. That is going to be on the inner line, since it's another one that doesn't like the points. It's another tricky little engine, this one. Thank you for whoever's sending in the hearts. Thank you so much, really helps. You might be able to hear the tornado just firing up. And what I'm going to do with the tornado is something unusual actually, since the camera's still in fixed mode. I'm going to run it with these maroon coaches. They're very nice. They've got these lovely little interiors on them. I've got two of those. Unfortunately, when I did buy these, I didn't realise that there were two brakes. So I just put one brake at one end and one brake at the other. And then I'm going to be running it. I'm going to stick this coach on the end. Just this little red auxiliary coach with a black roof, like the yellow lining on it. Thank you so much for the hearts. And then finally, this is my favourite wagon. A lovely little night mail wagon. Now this does have a little function. The doors do open on it. I'm going to see if I can get them to open. There you go. And then when you release the trigger, they do. And you can load them up with like mail bags. But when the train set that I bought this from, it had like this little ramp on the track that would open the doors. And then there'd be a little device to swing out, that would swing out the mail bags and then it'd go inside the wagon. Unfortunately though, I don't have that set up at the moment, so it's just going to be static. But yeah, just give me a minute and the consist will be complete. Just hang in there. I do like this. I've started doing this little consist recently. I've been merging my LMS coaches with the night mail vans to try and make like a hybrid between an express passenger and then a mail train. This works pretty well in some of my running sessions. I've been trying it out recently. Okay, let me just show you the consist. But straight after, I'm going to have to put you back into fixed camera mode to get the next consist ready. So I've got my Hornby Tornado Express, two LMS coaches, and then that little auxiliary coach, and then the night mail wagon. Bear with me as you're going to go back into fixed camera mode for the next consist. Right. What should we have? Anyone got any requests of what to run on the outer line? You never know, I might have what you want to run. So it's always worth a shout. Actually, I've just had an idea. Since the wagons on this say night mail, I could turn the main light off. I might do that actually. I haven't done that in a while. Does that look a bit darker? No. Not from where you are, it doesn't. Does that look a bit... Oh! No, I don't think that'll work. Hang on, I've got an idea. Bear with. Nah, I'll say with the main light off it looks better. And I've got a Class 47, as you know, with working lights. So we could take advantage of that feature. So I'm just getting it fired up. Still in fixed camera mode though. Come on, Class 47. Still going. Whoa! Came round a bit quick. It's very windy outside. You might not be able to hear that from where you are. I might just put the passengers on the Class 47 as well. Although it is Freightliner. I have got these little shipping container wagons. I might put a couple of them on. I'll just put 2 of them on, I think. I think that's what I'll do. Apologise for the time this is taking. Tell you what, shall I run one with shipping containers and the other one with something on it? Something a bit more creative. No, I'm not going to do that because I don't want something falling off it. It's all linked up nicely. Just going to need to move the 47 forward a little bit. More. Let's get the shipping containers forward. And these shipping containers you can actually load up, but I don't think I've actually ever put anything in them. Because there's utterly no point in them. If I just run them for running sessions, you're never going to see inside of them. So I don't bother really. I can barely get them on either, they're quite poor quality. I don't even know why I bought these. Right! It is finally time to exit free camera mode. And now you can see that there is a lighting difference. Right, so I'm going to start the Pièce de Résistance, the Class 47. See its working lights working well there. Just going to have that running at a moderate pace, as we don't want any derailments. Let me just see how that gets on before I start the Tornado. Yep, that seems to run pretty fine. It will get warmed up though. Time to start the Tornado. And that does not seem like a good speed. Tornado's struggling to get going. Now it's got going though. And there we go. The tornado is officially underway. Maybe a little bit fast. But it will again ease into a comfortable speed. Just like the 47 now has. So you can see the lights, and they are multi-directional. There is red ones on the back as well. See if I can get a good shot of those. You'll be able to see them from there. Yep, there is red ones on the back. Here comes the tornado. We have quite a big consist actually, but it's got the power. It's a very strong engine. Don't run the Tornado an awful lot now, but interestingly, the Tornado Express was my first ever tender engine in the collection. Yeah, very unusual. It was my third ever engine that I got though. It came in a train set with those Pullman coaches over there. The engines beforehand I had was Thomas, Smokey Joe, and that was it, and then the Tornado. And I think I only had a handful of Thomas and Friends wagons at the time, so you can see how much the collection has grown. Got quite a few engines now, like we've got beasts like the Class 47 working the railway now. So yeah, the collection has grown an awful lot. '47 come around. Oh, that does look close. Just at a moderate speed. Don't want to rag it. But it does surge a little bit at the back straight, but I'm not too concerned about that. And it will come round. And then go through there. And then it will accelerate again as it goes around the bend. And then accelerate even more at that straight. I'm actually going to turn the main light back on. Oh, you get a little sneaky peek of what it's like down there. I was thinking about doing a running session today, but I suppose I don't have to do that now because I've done this. I might do a short later though. That Tornado, I'm not sure if this is coming across on camera, but that thing does look magnificent. And it is running a bit quick, because it's warmed up now. It's got up to peak speed. And it is starting to smell a little bit. So Tornado has been brought to a stop. And I've just realised my phone battery is at 3%, so I think I'm going to have to end the stream, unfortunately. Just as it ticks over the half an hour mark, we will end it. And there we go. And yeah, just so I can get the stream to the half an hour mark, Class 47 has got these lovely little edge fans on the top, which I am a fan of. Tornado Express, so always looking splendid as usual. And here's just a quick panoramic view of the collection. And just before I go, I am going to reverse the Class 47 back into its siding, since I don't want it left on the main line throughout the day. Because I don't want it getting dusty or anything, so I'll put it into its little siding. Which is, you might think, oh no, it's not covered. Well, it is, because the roof gets significantly lower at that point, so you don't really get that much dust. As for those of you who don't know, I'm not actually in the regular loft of my house. I'm in the loft of my garage. My garage had a loft conversion instead of my house. Yeah, it's quite unusual actually. It's because my house, we have planning permission for it, but it's just way easier. Literally took like some blokes an hour to put a floor in here. It's literally just corkwood. It's very cheap. And then there's just a little rug on it that I stand on. I'll show you that actually. There you go. Just a little rug and then some doormats. So yeah, let me just reverse the 47 back into its little hidey hole. And there you go, and you can see the roof gets significantly lower. And there we go. So thank you for watching.